Hey y'all,
Hey y'all, here we are.
we are
We are
back.
back. Finally.
Finally. So, as you can tell by the video title, this is our follow up, our first impressions or our thoughts on being on the Carnival well,
Carnival Sunrise.
now that used to be Carnival Triumph. I'm all tongue tied here.
The refurbished Triumph.
Yes. So, first things first, we had a great time.
Yes, we did.
We really enjoyed ourselves. Like we said, it's a refurbished ship, so it's smaller. It's an older ship, and but overall, we had a great time. We did leave a little bit late because of the weather. But if you refer to our videos that are already uploaded regarding this particular trip, you will see all of that. We invite you all into that situation about why we left late. We gave you all that good stuff. So whatever we don't talk about in this video, again, we guide you and we welcome you to check out our videos that are already uploaded on our YouTube channel for this particular trip. Again, for those of you who don't know, this was a journey cruise. It was a 9 days.
Yes.
And we went to some of our favorite
places. Puerto Rico, St. Martin, St. Thomas, the Grand Turk.
All that.
Yes.
All right. So one of the first things we wanted to mention was the buffet. We're going to just leave a quick nugget on that. It is smaller. Everything, food is on one line. It's not as spacious as when we were on the Horizon.
Right.
There's not double-sided buffets. Everything is on one line. There is maybe another section where you can get fruit. No, I think it was sweets.
Yeah, the sweets.
But for the most part, everything is
stuff.
on one buffet line. So that was the only thing that we were like, because the lines were so long. But other than that, we made do.
Yeah, they made allowances as far as breakfast because you could get breakfast at different stations. Like the deli became a breakfast spot. You know, there's a nice place on there they call the Lucky Bowl. We had delicious lunch there on our first day.
Yep.
And in the morning, you can get breakfast there. They flip it and you can get breakfast at
They
the
did.
Lucky
That
Bowl.
was good.
And we know that out on the deck, what is it, the Blue Iguana?
The Blue Iguana.
You know, they have the breakfast burritos and stuff like that. But at least as far as getting breakfast, there were other options you could, you know, instead of standing on such a long buffet line.
Right.
You know, so
That was good.
other than that, that was good. Oh, sorry. And then you could also go, just to get that out of the way.
Right.
You could also go to the dining room to sit down
Yes.
and have breakfast.
That's always a good option. We, unfortunately, once again, we didn't get a chance to do that, enjoying the sleep. There were some days we woke up late, well, I woke up late, or we woke up late and we got a late start because we were just enjoying just being in our room.
Relaxing, yeah.
Right. What's next? Another thing we loved about our new experience on this new ship, so to speak, is that we had our cruise director, Chris Williams, our favorite cruise director, was on this ship. So we were like, okay, all of the expectations that we might have had, about how this particular ship was going to be, whether good or we threw that all out the window because we found out our favorite cruise director was going to be the cruise director on this particular ship.
Yeah, he's really good. He's amazing. He is super talented. That's the main thing. Not only does he have the ability to keep the fun going and encourage you to have fun, he's a genuine person.
He is. He really is.
Super, super talented.
That's our cousin. We adopted him as our cousin.
From A to Z, from his ability. Bottom line is, and he will tell you, when I've seen him interviewed, and he was an entertainer before he became a cruise director, which is an absolute plus because you should be able to entertain people.
Yeah.
And, not just say, follow me, go this way, or there's something going on at 4:00 and that's it.
Right.
He is definitely a people person, and his abilities and his talent is like phenomenal. You know, he go from funny to serious. The
In a minute.
vocals is ridiculous. He
Genuine.
can sing almost anything.
Yes, very impressed.
You know, but very impressed, and that made us very happy. First encounter was on Carnival Horizon.
And ever since then, he
there.
is our favorite cruise director.
So you can understand how elated we were when we found out he was going to be on Sunrise. So
yeah,
that was an absolute plus for us.
Absolute plus.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah. What else?
What else do we want to share with you about our experience?
Well, we talked about the cruise.
We talked about the food, the spacing.
Yeah.
What else? What you gonna say?
I don't know.
Our cabin was good. It's nothing fancy, but we enjoyed where we were.
Yeah, we love being.
So kudos to our cruise planner.
Yeah, Mr. Askew down in Miami.
We still got the same planner.
Yeah, he's great because he's the one who first taught. I don't want to say he talked me into it, but he kind of
convinced you.
Highly recommended cabin on the Lido deck. We thought it would be too busy with the going back and forth and stuff, but it's really not, because I think the last, I guess, 3, we were on the Horizon twice.
Right. It's like we do everything twice.
So I think we were definitely on the Lido deck there. And I think once we were like one deck down, but right near the Lido. So we literally walk upstairs and go right into the Lido. So that was okay too. But this cabin that we had on the Sunrise was
it was perfect. It was perfect.
I think it's the closest we've ever had.
Yes.
And it was very great.
Little secret door. You could just
go through the door and walk.
Come right out. Elevators is right there.
We take you through there a little on
We
our
do.
video.
We show you that a lot. So again, check out our videos. We currently have a few videos already uploaded from our current trip this past June. So remember to make sure you hit that thumbs up after you finish watching. All right, it really helps us out. And subscribe. We're trying to reach a certain goal, so and share. So all that helps. But anywho, yes, it really was just so. It made the trip even more better. Like my mom said, to have Chris there. We also one thing we really noticed about this particular trip is that the entertainment portion, the shows that they have in the Liquid Lounge was 10 times better than our previous experiences on other Carnival ships.
Right.
No shade to
it was just
the entertainers, but it really was like so much better. Like the singing was like really good, really executed well.
It was beautiful.
It was excellent. And then we got to again experience Chris do his one-man show, the Flying Scotsman show. We've never experienced that before, so they did have that on the itinerary on this trip. And if you haven't seen it yet, see it. We're not sure if he does it on every ship that he is on, but if he does have it, definitely see it. We don't want to give it away, but when I tell you it was amazing, and we are thoroughly impressed and just so proud of him. Come on, cousin. That's cousin. We adopted him as our cousin. Son for her, cousin for me. Like
whichever.
Family. He's just so approachable.
Yeah,
even when we got to speak to him,
genuine person.
Right, we got to speak to him when we saw him in the halls, and he was, all right, y'all, I'm going to get his coffee. He's rushing, and even if he looks like he's rushing, he'll still stop. And hug you, talk to you for a second. Amazing.
So that makes such a difference.
It does.
Anytime you go anywhere in general, your so-called customer service is kind of it makes all the difference in the world.
It does. So what else we want to talk about? Like I said, this was a journey. So we did go to a couple of places such as
Puerto Rico, and we did Puerto Rico a couple of times.
We're over it.
So and unfortunately on this trip, you don't want to say it's bad or anything like that.
It's not bad.
It's just that we did get there late. It was in the evening, and I believe it was also on Sunday.
It was on a Sunday, so it was like on an off day.
It was very late, and we had a long time to be there. But what do you do? We were there till like 11 p.m. So we went, we walked, we came back on the ship and
check out that video.
Yeah, see that. And we went to St. Martin where we had an excursion.
We did have an excursion. We booked an excursion.
Yes. We booked an excursion on this particular port, and we went to Simpson Bay.
So
It was
good.
Simpson Bay Beach and lunch.
And
tour. It was
y'all.
nice. It was very quaint. The beach was so nice. It was tight. It wasn't crowded and full of people.
So nice.
Very, very, very
Good job, Mom.
Very, very.
Because we kept trying to figure out what we wanted to do, something different.
Yeah, you don't want to spend an exorbitant amount of money to go on a cruise and then on an excursion, and then not be satisfied. So we played the middle, let's say. And we like the beach. We love
We
going
do
to
enjoy
these
it.
places. We want to go to the beach.
And we got like a mini tour at the same time. We did the same thing with another island we went to.
Yeah,
the one we was it Saint? On my mind.
on
And
this
we
cruise,
did it the next island.
St. Thomas.
You just said St. Thomas.
That's St. Martin. We
Oh,
went
St.
to
Martin.
Simpson Bay. That's the one where, on our way back to the ship, we did pass by the beach where the people go to get blown away
by the
air.
plane, right. I was getting them confused, as you can
so that was St.
see.
Martin, but the next day or the next stop, whatever, we did St. Thomas, and we picked our own excursion.
St. Thomas, we walked around. We didn't do an excursion in St. Thomas.
We kind of picked our own.
We just
something
walked
to do.
around, and that's where we took you guys to this place we heard about where they have amazing funnel cake. So be sure to check that out. And like I said, we weren't there that long, so we didn't really do anything at St. Thomas. We walked around in St. Thomas, and we did a little bit of shopping, just sightseeing. And again, our main highlight was going to this
Tortola.
right. Mommy's talking about Tortola.
I'm just thinking we missed one.
Not St. Thomas.
No,
Forgive us.
I'm just throwing that out there because all of a sudden, ding, I remember we forgot a place, but go ahead.
Right. St. Thomas, we just walked around because we weren't there that long. Tortola was the one where we did have an excursion.
We did not have an excursion on Tortola.
We chose to we did our own little tour at the last minute. We followed all the people from our ship and decided, let's do this. And the price was right. And we got on this little trolley that took us to. I know it was like overwhelming. Like we did a lot.
Yeah, so it was
Check out our videos because most of those are up already. So forgive us for getting tongue tied, but
and also it's been a while.
And it's been a while. Like as soon as we came back, we hit the ground running. Like it was so much we had to do here at home. But yeah, so definitely check that out. We do again have footage of that when the lady on the island of Tortola was very helpful.
Yeah, they're the tour guides.
The tour guides.
They're tour guides. They see, and they know a lot of people come to these islands and they don't already have excursions plans and they just want to, how we say, wing it. So
and we weren't the only ones, so we felt a little bit more better about it.
Is from your
because you hear stories, you be like,
and I'm telling you, the holding on we did going up.
Oh my goodness, going up that spiraling mountain, whatever. But the view
on the other side of the street too, and there's a truck coming.
Yes, it's like they had to stop.
State of mind going on.
Right, like we're driving on the opposite side of the road.
Tell me, but then once you get up there, the
view is impeccable. Like it's so amazing, so amazing.
Yeah.
And again, we went to Grand Turk. Grand Turk was okay. We did notice that the beach was a little different because of the weather they had previously.
It's been
and they mentioned
for a while, with
the water
and stuff that's just kind of hangs around.
Because usually you have more beach to enjoy, so it wasn't as beachy. If that makes excuse me.
Careful.
You know I ain't cussing. It wasn't as much sand, as much beach, because more of the water was risen.
They've been through a lot with weather
with the
previous years.
Right.
I think that has a lot to do with
because a lot of people ended up going into the Margaritaville
and the pool area, which is beautiful.
Right. I was like, why we never come over here?
Because people sometimes just like the beach.
But I mean, for us, once we looked, we realized there was more to that area than just that portion of Margaritaville where everybody does the swim up bar. It kind of reminds you of when we went to Amber Cove. So if we ever decide for whatever reason to go back to Grand Turk, we will make sure we make a beeline straight to that area because it's huge. It's like really spacious. Just find yourself a little area if you're not that kind of person that's into all that, extracurricular activity.
Yes, that's what we'll call it.
Extracurricular activity. Oh God. But overall, again, we had a great time. The weather was beautiful. We didn't have a lot of no rain really.
No, it's just rain was on our side.
On our side.
Coming back to New York was almost the same as it was when we left.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was so foggy. The fog, I think it was even thicker.
Yeah, we were like, oh man.
But only when we got home.
Right. While we were there, everything was amazing. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really it. We just really wanted to come on here and just give you our personal take on this experience. Mm-hmm. Mom, you have anything else you want to say? Because we do have some news.
We have news.
We do have something exciting to share with you, but we just want to make sure we gave you everything. We got our notes and
it's been so long.
And please forgive us. We do still have video from our trip that has to be edited and uploaded. So please bear with us. We've been getting your comments and reading your comments and receiving your messages. We are still getting it together. Yes. Y'all pray for me because my computer been acting funky. But I'm very naughty, very temperamental. Very naughty. But I'm doing the best that I can. Hopefully I'll be getting a new one soon, new computer soon. But I think that's all we have. Is like I said, there's a couple of more videos from our trip that we have left to upload, and then that will be it from our June experience, our mother-daughter cruiser experience. And we do want to encourage you and remind you that when you do watch our videos, remember to hit that thumbs up because it really helps us. We have a goal that we're trying to reach, and we really appreciate it because we know you're watching. We know you're watching, but we just need that thumbs up. We need you to subscribe on this side or that side and hit that notification bell because whenever we upload new videos, you'll get the message that we just uploaded a new video, and you can be one of the first people to watch it and leave us a comment. We also have a Facebook page now, official Mother-Daughter Cruisers, and we have an Instagram for those of you who are really on social media like that. We do have an Instagram page that people do enjoy. So little snippets of our trip, flashbacks, everything that we want to share with you regarding any trip we've been on, we put on our Instagram page as well. So be sure to follow us there. And that too is official Mother-Daughter Cruisers. So don't forget, okay? We need you to survive. I'm so silly.
Yeah, she's silly. So whatever could it be?
Y'all know we have a big surprise for you, right? But I think some of you might be surprised because we always talk about I'm about to give it away. We are going on another cruise next year. Yeah, God is so good.
We're doing our best to
Yay.
keep it moving.
However, what is different about this special announcement? You gonna tell him? You gonna tell him? You gonna tell him?
We're going on.
All right. Okay. So we are going on a cruise, but we are doing something a little different.
A lot different.
We had an amazing opportunity that presented itself.
It did.
And thanks be unto God who gave us the resources. And so far, he is. No, so far, he has given the resources.
Make sure we're good girls.
We will be going on, drum roll please. Royal Caribbean, y'all. Oh my God. I feel like I'm being so, like I'm being a traitor. Like we're being a traitor to Carnival, but no. We are official Mother-Daughter Cruisers. We do love Carnival, but we wanted to experience something a little bit different. And like I said, a great opportunity presented itself. Mom shared it with me, and I said, let's go for it.
We need to go for
the
this.
Price, the deal, the price was right. So we decided we're going to do this. It's a Bahamas cruise. So with all the stuff that's been going on, we're still hoping. We're hoping it's still even into next year. Hurricane season will have passed by that time. Because we're going later
in September.
Yeah,
into September into the first week of October.
Yeah.
So that's a little different for us as well. So we're
Pray
planning
for us.
a Bahamas cruise, and if you have never been on some of the royal cruises, they have their own place. One I'm looking forward to seeing is Perfect Day at Coco Key. And then we're going to, first, Orlando, Port Canaveral, Coco Key, and then Nassau.
And I've always wanted to go to Port Canaveral, so when Mom told me about it, I was like, yes!
So that's
What we're doing.
And the main thing is we're trying a different cruise line, so we can do Royal Caribbean
Right.
for the first time
and go somewhere different.
And yeah.
We wanted to share more things, different, destinations with you. Compared to going on the same places with Carnival. So like I said, great opportunity presented itself, and we could not wait to share with you what we were doing next year. But we are still trying to look into doing different things next year too.
Yes.
So again, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, because places that we like to do together, like this year we went to Florida, we went to Orlando. We started posting video snippets of our experience on our Facebook channel and our IGTV, because sometimes our videos are not that long where we would put them up on YouTube. So even though we may not be going on a cruise, sometimes anything we do together, we like to share with you all, because that's what people love. They love our relationship. They love that we do things together. So we really thank God for the opportunity. Anytime we travel with our church, people like to see that. So we hope you do too. So again, follow us on Instagram and Facebook so you'll always know what we're doing. But that's the surprise. Royal Caribbean 2020 September.
Yes.
All right. So that's all, you guys. Thank you once again for our loyal subscribers. Welcome to all of our new family members. We love you. And continue to pray for us and support us. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below.
Please.
So as we always say, remember that Jesus loves you, and so do we. Bye, guys. Hit that bell.
Ding.
And thumbs up and subscribe.